congratulate Arizona. They did a great job, and played hard. That was a heck of a ball game. I tell you what, that game was one heck of a game schematically. I mean, there was a lot of scheme in that game. It was fun to coach. But my heart goes out to our seniors, our 13 seniors. Man, we just, I hate to come in here and say we beat ourselves, but we really did. I mean, turning the football over killed us. Turn the football over twice, and then we get the ball on the 1-inch line and can't score, and that really hurt. And then one turnover, we turn over on our own end, and they wind up getting a touchdown, resulted in 7 points. So my heart just goes out for our seniors. I'm really proud of them. Third year in a row, I said our program is going to compete for championships, and we're 7 points shy today. And man, I mean, that's when you scratch your head and just go, man, how in the world did we lose that game? But started off the wrong way, turned the football over, holding on the ball, and they get 7 points right off the get-go. Our guys respond. I'm just so proud of the character of our kids, and I'm proud of our coach staff. I know sitting at the very beginning of the year, and seeing that kind of the hill that we had to climb, I'm really proud. These guys, Bertie Dickey's was a great Sun Devil, passed away this last year, and he used to call me every day after the game, win, lose, or draw. And his dad was a great coach at Texas, and he would say, he had a quote that hangs in our locker room that says, man, being a champion is giving everything you got and then just a little bit more. And these players, our players, our Sun Devils, give me that little bit more, and I'm very proud to be their coach and proud of how they played. But on the same hand, our program's about winning championships, so very disappointed today, especially this game. This game is the most important game. Every day it's emphasized, and to make so many mistakes, made it tough. And there's a lot of great, we got after the quarterback. We did a lot of great things, scored on defense. But at the end of the day, man, we had our chances and didn't get it done.
How much of a difference did you feel was the points maybe left on the field in the first half?
Killed us. There were we had two post patterns that were 5 yards behind them. We overthrew both those and just made it tough. Some incredible effort though. That catch that Jalen made down there was phenomenal. Again, DJ Foster. Our guys give everything they got, and Mike and I made a change with Taylor because we just feel like we needed a spark, and being behind, we thought that Mike's ability to throw the ball would help us, and so we were trying anything. Whether that was a mistake or not, I don't know, but I just know that we had to do something to try to generate some offense. But what killed us is getting the ball to the 1-inch line and not scoring. That just is that's really bad.
When did you know that you wouldn't have Simone and then also losing?
I knew in pregame that I wasn't going to have Simone. That was somewhat of a shock. So those things happen. That's football. He's practiced and played every week, and went out to pregame and just didn't feel like that he could go, and so the doctors let me know that he couldn't play. So that hurt us. But I'm proud of James Johnson. That James Johnson played lights out. That was not. He had a big quarterback sack. Played well. I thought he played really good. Then Lahu got hurt. That killed us. We put DJ in there, and we blew a coverage, and that resulted in a touchdown in the second half that really hurt us. It just came off his man, and so we were trying to, play with our nickel back in base defense, which was a challenge to try to make all the calls and all that. And proud of Armand Perry, a lot of freshmen, Christian Sams, Armand Perry, DJ Calhoun, Smallwood. There's as many as 4 out there at one time, but I can't ask any more from those kids on defense. I thought they gave me everything they had. I thought our guys, from an effort standpoint, did a great job. We just beat ourselves in things that we clearly talked about in this game. We said clearly the winner of this game is going to be the one that wins the turnover ratio, and we have to win that. It can't be even. We have to win that. And Matt Hawk got a big. big time punt that we got a turnover there. So it hurts because this, you know, obviously I wanted to be in San Francisco next week, and we fell 7 points short. But wish them the best. They won, and they were the better team today.
Arizona didn't have many yards in the first half, but 2 explosives. Can you talk about the touchdown plays?
Just like, you know, I mean, we've got it matched up. Everything hit the quarterback right in the mouth. It's guess short. You know, you can't go underneath like that and missed the ball by about an inch and gave up a pass that you should never have given up for a touchdown. And then the long touchdown run, you got me. I mean, they had 13 yards, I think, rushing the first half. Everything that we had a solid. You know, we know each other really well. So, you know, there was a little bit of, you know, stuff going back and forth as far as. But the story of the game is, you know, we gave up 2 cheap touchdowns on the long run, long pass, and then they got a short field on one, and then, you know, we had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. They did, and we did, so we exchanged those. So at the end of the day, it was just us turning the ball over, and then getting the ball in on the 1 inch line, not scoring. That's the difference in the game.
Coach, despite the mistakes, like you said, the effort was still there. You guys have momentum at the end of the game. You're driving. Does it make it tougher when you're, like you say, you're so close to getting that win?
I actually was getting the 2-point play ready. We were going to score and go for 2. And we had a really good 2-point play. And I was actually trying to get Mike. We were actually not, you know, he was trying to be in a hurry. And I was saying, hey, man, let's take your time because we don't want to give them any time and score and go for 2 and win this thing. And, you know, just didn't make the plays down the stretch. But I was really proud of how our guys went back out. We're down, you know, at 14. We come back and hold them, get the ball back, and go score. Cut it down to 7. About 5 minutes left. We kick off to them, go 3 and out, and get a good punt return. Got the ball at midfield, and you know, got to go 50 yards to tie or win. And we had our opportunity, didn't make the plays.
Coach, what were you looking for in the 4th down play? What were you looking for in the 4th down play?
We were running our obviously, you know, we knew they would be in a 3 cloud coverage, 3 deep, and so we were flooding the seams and trying to you know, get the ball to Jalen or DJ, you know, and I think it looked like to me DJ was open. I couldn't tell, but we wound up just, you know, didn't make a good throw, threw the ball out of bounds. So.
This team to go from where it was before the Oregon State game to here, does that sort of show a lot of these guys that maybe haven't been in this position how hard it is to win in November?
Oh, you know, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to win in November. You know, for us to be where we're at, as young as our team is, I tell people every day this is the worst we're ever going to be, and that's a pretty good sign. And you know, we just obviously, you know, today was you know, 2 really good football teams going at it, and one made the least amount of mistakes and won. And but the Oregon State game was, you know, that's one you like to have back. But either way, you got to win this game to win the championship, and we knew that, and they knew all week long. I was clear about that. I knew exactly what was going to happen. I had a great piece about that. But tell you, lots of great things, man. You know, obviously proud of what we've done on the football field, but more proud of what we've done off the football field. But those guys are hurting in that locker room because the emphasis that we put on this game, because you know, we represent our fans, and this is the most important game to our fans, and so we didn't get it done today, and this one hurts worse than any of them. So.
Was the decision at quarterback, did you make that in conjunction with Coach Norvell, and then who delivered that message?
I ultimately make all the decisions. It's my responsibility to do it. No, Mike and I talked about it, and we just felt like we needed a spark. So that's why we made a change.
So you've been through a lot of rivalries. What makes this one so unique, so different, so special?
You know, it goes back, you know, obviously the referendum and the history behind it. You know, I believe it was 1958. I think it's my birthday, December 5th, 1958. You know, became university, and you know, just all that. I think it's one of the most unique rivalries. It's very, very intense. I wish you could all follow me out when I walk out of the locker room. You could see exactly how intense it is. But I love that. I love that. I like it. I've been involved in a lot of them, you know, growing up and in the game and then coaching the game, and there's none more fierce than this one. And you know, both teams went at it pretty good today. They was a heck of a ball game.
Did you guys, so going into the bowl game, is the quarterback situation up in the air? Or you guys-
Taylor Bear quarterback. We made a change today because we felt in the circumstance we were behind, we needed a spark. I don't know how, I mean that's the answer to that question.
Coach, Mike Bercovici said, one last thing before you go, that the team will come back to the Latin bowl game and play with passion and leave it all on the field. Your thoughts on what he said?
Burke?
Yeah, he said
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any doubt. Our guys are not going to throw their hands up in there on anything that happens to them. I tell people all the time, you know, these young men that we work with, our program is you know, based on a value system. The character of our guys are not one that we don't wave with the wind. You know, we don't do that. And so I know that they're going to give everything they got. I know they love these seniors as I do. And this bowl game is about one thing, that's honoring them and going and getting a win and getting better and, you know, sending them out the way they need to be sent out.
Thanks, Todd.